Hi, my name is Jaclyn Peckson, and I live in Mission Viejo, California. I'm an account executive for a home health company, and when I'm not working full time, I'm a taxi driver to my three very active, busy boys, ages 6, 10, and 11. Well, 2.5 years ago, I was not looking for a skincare business, but earlier that year, my company made some major cuts to our commission plan, and that left us struggling financially. Fortunately, my friend Amy and my coworker had seen how I was looking for an answer. So she introduced me to Rodan Fields as a potential solution to my financial situation. Well, I was immediately impressed by the doctor's credibility and their brand. I recognized the huge success that they had with Proactive. My brothers used Proactive, so I was familiar with the brand. But what I was most attracted to was the fact that it was a virtual business that I did not need to carry any inventory because my plate was full. It's still very full. I did not have time to be clocking in to a part-time job to make up that financial loss. And I definitely didn't have time to be delivering products. I love that I could work this business from my phone during my lunch break while the boys were at basketball practice, or maybe at night while they were sleeping. I just knew that something had to change because nothing changes if nothing changes. So I excitedly went home, shared the opportunity with my husband, and unfortunately, we just were not in the financial situation to be able to invest in a business at the time. But I wanted this really badly for us. So we looked hard and we found an IRA. We cashed in that IRA and we took a chance on me and this opportunity. My friend Amy assured me that not only were the products backed by a 60-day money back guarantee, but so is the business. So I knew that there was a bigger risk of me not doing the business and allowing our financial situation to get worse. So in August of 2015, I started my Rodan Fields business. And in 3 months, I earned a bonus that paid my initial investment back. This business saved us. It kept us afloat. It continues to bless my family and countless other families on our team. So after 2.5 years, 31 paychecks later, I'm here sharing my story with you on how this business has literally changed our life. Now, when I started the business, I started the products at the same time. Before Rodan Fields, I was using baby wipes. I know, not the best skincare for anybody approaching 40, but let me share with you my before and after. And let me share my screen. There we go. That is my family. The other family was Amy's, but this is my family. And they're the three boys that I talked about. And there's my very, very supportive husband. He has been very supportive and my biggest cheerleader throughout this entire process. That's my before and after picture. I cringe every time I look at it, but you know, the baby wipes were not helping me age gracefully. Of years of just stress and hormones were really giving me that acne, adult acne at almost 40, and really uneven skin tone. So I knew I wanted to be a product of the product. So I started using a regimen twice a day, and I found that those couple minutes every morning and every night were giving me my time to pamper myself. And that was an incredible feeling because as time went on, the acne started to go away, my skin started clearing up, and I was feeling more empowered and confident walking out that front door foundation free. But the best part of this entire journey is showing my kids a mom that embraces her ambition and values herself. So that is my journey with Rodan & Fields. Let me now share with you more about our products. So now, what if you could get better looking every day? Rodan & Fields dermatologists, Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Fields, are Stanford trained and still practicing. And they put these products in our hands because they wanted to bring dermatology to the masses. Our 4 core main regimens happen to also be the top 4 reasons why people visit a dermatologist. And that's exactly why they brought dermatology home. So most dermatologists have a handful of ingredients that have stood the test of time, kind of like their holy grail. Ingredients like peptides, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, retinol, just to name a few. Fortunately, our products are packed with these ingredients. But why is Rodan & Fields number 1? And why are people loving their results? Well, that's because of the doctor's multi-med therapy approach, where every step works with the next step to give you clinically proven results. Multi-med therapy is the right ingredients in the right formulation and in the right order. If we both wanted to bake a cake and you only had a list of ingredients, our cakes would taste very different. So all of our regimens are a 60-day supply with twice-a-day usage. You get your cleanser, toner, skin treatment, and SPF to protect your newly treated skin. Now, I always tell my customers that if you are dealing with any irritated skin, sensitive skin, acne, or dark marks, you have to address those first before you can go to anti-aging. And so that brings us to our first regimen. That's the Soothe regimen. It's clinically proven to address irritated or sensitive skin. The Step 2 sensitive skin treatment has a patent-pending RFP3 technology that will help rebuild the lipid barrier of your skin so you're no longer as irritated or sensitive to things like environmental aggressors. So here are some great before and after pictures using the Soothe regimen, and you can clearly see that there is less facial redness and less irritation. Here's another before and after using Soothe regimen and the Redefined Overnight Restorative Cream and less redness. This is my friend Amy's son, Mason. He was 7 years old at the time. She was introduced to Rodan & Fields because she was looking for something else besides steroids to treat his really bad eczema. He would scratch to bleed at night, and so she gave Soothe a try. And 3 years later, he is still steroid-free. Another before and after, less redness. Our Soothe regimen is safe enough for babies 6 months and up. Now there's our Unblemished regimen. This is the regimen I first started on. This is clinically proven to address acne. Now when I started using Rodan & Fields, I had no idea that it was ineffective to spot treat your acne. That the way to really control your acne was to treat your entire face and your entire acne cycle. The Unblemished regimen is the #1 premium acne brand in the United States, and it is sulfur-based, so it's less drying and less irritating on your skin. And you can see these really great before and afters are very much life-changing. This is Kelly Miller. She's a consultant on our team. She started as a preferred customer, but clearly you can see the great results she got on the Unblemished regimen, so she joined us in business. This is a before and after picture. It looks very similar to what I was going through with the acne on the cheeks and treated very well with the Unblemished regimen. And of course, guys have skin. This is a consultant's teenage son who's able to clear up his skin right before school started. Then there's our Reverse regimen, another favorite of mine that I use at night. It is clinically proven to address stubborn dark marks or uneven skin tone. Now, the gold standard for skin lightening is 4% hydroquinone. Unfortunately, that requires a prescription and can sometimes be very irritating and drying. But our doctors are so brilliant that they still give you the 4% hydroquinone in a layered effect. So our reverse lightening treatment has 2% hydroquinone in the toner and 2% hydroquinone in the treatment, with a layered effect that is less irritating for you and very effective on treating those dark, stubborn marks. Then we have a reverse brightening regimen, which is great for targeting uneven skin tone using retinol and vitamin C, a couple of those ingredients that I mentioned before. And again, it's something I love to use to even out my skin tone. So here's some great before and after pictures of really treating those dark, stubborn marks or uneven skin tone. This is Brittany Cobb. She's one of our consultants in Las Vegas, and she likes to clear up her skin, her uneven skin tone after the summer. This is Mike. You heard him speak about the business. Alta's husband, he was an avid surfer for years and really didn't protect his skin with sunblock. And so he has those dark sunspots on both sides next to his eye, and he's been treating that with the reverse lightening treatment. And this is Jamie Blaze. She's a consultant of ours in Louisiana. She didn't realize that the years of spending her time underneath a tanning bed were not helping her age gracefully. But if you see the far right picture, she just turned 50 years old and is foundation free. Then there's our Redefine regimen. This is the anti-aging regimen that everybody hopes to graduate to once they've addressed all the other skin concerns. It is clinically proven to address fine lines, enlarged pores, and loss of firmness. It is the #1 premium anti-aging brand in the United States. It has more peptides packed per ounce than any other anti-aging regimen in the market. It is a great regimen to use, and here you can see a great before and after pictures of using the Redefine regimen. Here's another one that you first see her eyes and her lashes pop, but look at her skin as well. And this is another great Redefine regimen before and after picture where you can clearly see improved firmness. And that is our 4 core main regimens. I'm now going to pass it on to one of our local leaders, a very good friend, Jennifer, who's going to talk to you more about some of our other products, our tools, and our enhancement lines. I'm going to pass it on to Jennifer.